Hello, guardsmen, women, and future cannon fodder. First up, we got the Primarch of the Dark Angels himself, the one that's going through his anime redemption arc, Mufasa, aka Simba, BKA Lionel Johnson, the one that switches Disney properties, and just like what he says to Azazel or Gabriel or whatever the fallen angel's name is, whatever Wormwood touches is our home. I mean, Caliban. Damn it, why do I keep mixing up the two? Next up, we got the Palatine Phoenix himself, Fulgrim, the one that fell to Slanesh, the one that hams it up so much he should be paired with cheese and wine as an hors d'oeuvre, because he is a He-Man villain. If you ever seen He-Man, he's that. Next up, we got the walking embodiment of Goddess Cringe, aka Perturabo the Iron Warriors. Iron within, iron without, unless you are Rogodorn or you bruise his ego, that iron starts to bend a bit. He's literally that autistic kid that's really good at machines, and you really want to be mad at him, but you feel sorry for him, kind of. And he also, kind of carries a lot of your group, so you just let him do what he want to do, but just don't make him mad. Next up, we have the king of Mongolian barbecue himself, Jagatai Khan. Yeah, he's fast, whatever, but he's well known to be a roaster. He will roast you out. The way he roasted Mortarion, it came with a side sauce. He slow braised Mortarion. He gave him a slow glazing and a slow braising. The man came out a beautiful, he put on his best socks and open-toed sandals for him. This is how he's like that uncle that, once he put on the socks and the sandals, he about to put in work. He about to put in work on that grill, and that's what he did. He put in work on that grill. Next up, we got the walking sentient trash can himself. The one that belongs in the garbage, aka Lehman Russ of the Space Wolves. Logan Grimnar, Bjorn the Fell-Handed, they can take his place as the Primarch. No one wants him back. Take him back. Vorp, take him back. Return to sender. We don't need him. You can keep him. Next up, we got Rogodorn of the Imperial Fist. The man that if he smiled once, it will collapse all of 40k, and then we'll have another Age of Sigmar again. It is what it is. Next up, we have the man who thought he was Batman when he was really the Joker, Conrad Kurz. The man was just insane. Support your local insane asylums, because he need to be inside one. He need the nice man, the nice man with the white jackets to come and get him if he was alive. He wasn't sane. He was not. It's a shame when Lehman Russ can point out how insane he was. Even Savitar kind of called him out on it. Next up, we got the angel himself, Sanguinius of the Blood Angels. He'll remember your name, face, and what time you was born. That's how much of a great person he was. Nothing bad will ever happen to him, right? Right? Next up, we got Ferrus Manus of the Iron Hands, the one with the iron hands. That was really Necrodurus, but it is what it is. He had a great head on his shoulders, He would never lose his head, right? Next up, we got the nerdy man himself, Rabute Gilliman of the Ultramarines. Yeah, there's 50 other, funny names for him, but his real name is Rabute Gilliman. Give the man his cigarettes. He needs his cigarettes. The man is rocking back and forth in the corner. He's suffering. He got that monkey on his back. Let DW give him his cigarettes. He woke up to this shit. That's the least he can do. He's running the Imperium until the lion shows up. But until then, give him his cigarettes, GW. Next up, we got Doo-Doo Satan himself, Mortarion, the walking polluted river, the walking condemned house, the biggest hypocrite of them all. You talked shit about psychers and everything, and now you became one. Nurgle loves you, I guess. Next up, we got Magnus the Red of the Thousand Sons. He did nothing wrong. I don't want to hear what y'all people got to say. No, you're biased. Next up, we got Horus Lupercal of the Luna Wolves, aka the Sons of Horus. It's called the Horus Heresy. And then he got deleted out of existence by his father. The end. What's this I smell? Do I smell background character? I smell NPC? That thinks that he's a main character? When when your first and second in command are actually the protagonist and the second protagonist of this story? While you're just NPC number 45, the poorly drawn, person that's in the back with no face, or the one with a poorly drawn face? That's you, Lorgar. We don't care about you, Lorgar Aurelian. Oh yeah, Lorgar Aurelian of the Word Bearers. No one cares. So we got the big friendly black man himself, Vulcan of the Salamanders. Let that man live his life, away from the Imperium. He already been hurt enough by. He literally was, his patience was almost this thin. He almost went crazy because of Conrad. Let him live out his life being a farmer somewhere off in some backwater world, helping somebody. Maybe got a wife and some kids, or he probably lost his memory. Let him live. GW. Do not bring him back to this shit. Just let them find the infinity. Let the salamander find the infinity cells. Go on that fool's errand while that man lives his life. Next up, we got the walking sentient version of "It's not a phase, Dad," or the "I'm going through my goth phase." Corvus Corax. The guy that be sitting in the corner, that brooded while we all collectively roll our eyes while we trying to soothe Gilliman while he rocking back and forth because he's the real depression, while this man in the corner saying, "My life is a walking sad story. Like, no one cares. Gilliman is fine. We'll find you a pack of cigarettes. Come on. Like, it's gonna be okay." While he's slowly trying not to go mad, in this new universe. And we just like, okay, yeah, Corvus, it's fine. Yeah, you're walking sad story. Alright, yep. That's fine. And lastly, we got Alpharius and Omegon of the Alpha Legion. They're literally the walking version of this show called Spy vs. Spy. Just check that out. I think it's from the 70s or 80s. Check this out. They literally are this. They're this. They're the walking version of this.